Probably feels like he should have been able to plan his way out of being so dependent and helpless.
Yeah, well, he did have a plan, and I got to say, he really worked that plan great until just a few months ago. But now he totally needs more help, and that means he's got to sacrifice his precious alone time. It's something else that I really get.
So he was a loner.
So when we were growing up, Dad was always home from work for the 6 o'clock dinner. We'd sit around the table and everyone had to report on our days.
So Paul, how was your day today?
It was pretty good. So we had a math test and I'm pretty sure I got at least an A on it, and we were playing basketball with my friends all day.
And you, Steve?
Not that much happened, but we started a new energy unit in my science class.
Of course, he never said a word about
That's
his.
pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Today there was a guy that was going down the slide, and he accidentally fell off the slide, and then he chipped his finger on one of the wood chips and started bleeding really badly.
Oh no.
He'd do the dishes since Mom had cooked, and then he'd disappear into his study behind closed doors to read or do some office work for the rest of the night. It was a little intimidating to ask him for homework help even, because it meant knocking on the door, interrupting him, and being beckoned in. We all kind of thought the expectation was that we'd figure out our homework for ourselves and not disturb him. So usually that's what we tried to do. It wasn't always like that. I mean, he'd watch TV with us, sitcoms and sports on the weekends, of course, the only time sports was on back then. And we'd listen to his music after dinner and comedy albums. God, he loved Bob Newhart. You know those one-sided telephone bits that Newhart did? We all laughed so hard. He laughed hard. It was great.